What's up guys, it's me Lego Paradise here, and today I'm going to be reviewing these custom 3D printed minifigure display stands. They are made by Minty Printy Makers. I'll leave a link to their store where you can buy them in the description, and they kindly sent me a couple of these stands to review. So they sell lots of different 3D printed minifigure display stands in many different shapes and sizes, but these two designs in particular caught my eye as very unique designed stands. I've not really seen any other stands like this, and they're very cool designs. So before I show you the stands themselves, I'd first like to show you guys how they look with all of the minifigures on them. So you can see on this 20 place stand, I'm displaying all of my Disney and some of my Lego movie collectible minifigures, and they all look really fantastic from all angles. You can see each of the minifigures really clearly because there's a nice good spacing in between each of them. So that means none of them are blocked up or obscured in any way. So that's definitely very good for holding a whole series of collectible minifigures. And then this smaller 7 place stand, this is more for displaying your favourite minifigures. I've displayed some of the early collectible minifigures as well as a few other ones. And they also look really good and stand out very well against the black stand. So now let's remove these minifigures to take a better look at the actual stands. Okay, so here's what the stands look like with all of the minifigures out of the way. And we'll begin with the large stand. On the left, this is the 20 place cluster design. And you can see that the entire stand is all made out of a single piece of 3D printed plastic. And then the inserts in the middle of each of the spaces, they're actually made out of genuine Lego bricks and plates. And that way you have the best of both worlds. You have the cool 3D printed design, made out of a slightly different type of plastic. The 3D printed part uses a type of plastic called PLA. It's a vegetable-based plastic, but they've still done a great job matching the colour to the official colour of black Lego pieces. And I'd like to mention that you do get these official Lego bricks if you order the stands. They come ready assembled, so all you have to do is attach your minifigures. And the way that works is if we grab a minifigure, you can just clip them down in the middle of each one of these spaces on the stand. And this is actually a really great way to display your minifigures, purely for the reason that it keeps them all nicely clipped together. I have quite a few collectible minifigures myself, and quite often I run out of space to store them, and they're just left sitting randomly, all out of order on their original collectible minifigure bases. But this way they're all attached all together and they're all nice and secure. They won't go anywhere because you do have the grip of the Lego pieces, and this way you can arrange them however you want on the stand. And it's also quite fun to come up with your own designs and arrangements. I had quite a bit of fun selecting the position of all of these minifigures so that they look the best. So one thing I will note about these stands is you have some minifigures, such as these ones, which have a dress, and they don't actually fit in every spot on the stand, so you might have to play around until you find an area of the stand which will allow the slightly bigger leg pieces to fit. So for example, on this stand, more towards the back, that fits perfectly. Or if you don't mind having the minifigure a bit closer, it also fits on some of these areas. And that's the same sort of case for the very specialised minifigures that Lego sometimes make, like this one, that only fits on the very top of the stand. But really that's not too much of a problem because most minifigures that Lego makes are just the regular minifigures with normal legs, and they will fit just about anywhere on the stand. Plus there's even some room for the minifigures to hold their accessories. So that's a very cool part about these stands. So now if we move on to the smaller stand, this is the 7-place arc design, and I actually am a very big fan of this design. I think it looks very cool with the minifigures all evenly spaced out and going up until the very centre. So this uses a same 3D printed design, and I'd also like to say that I was very impressed by the quality of these stands when I received them, because I know it can be a bit tricky 3D printing things to achieve a very high quality result, but as you can see, if we look close up at the detail of these stands, it's got a very nice finish, and is also very nice and flat and even underneath. So it's very cool and definitely looks great on display, which is just what you want with these minifigure display stands. And I've tried to include a big variety of different colours and types of minifigures so you can get a good idea of how your minifigures would look on these stands. And another thing that I also really like is that these stands are designed to be kept nice and close to you, maybe on your desk or somewhere close by on your shelf, so you can easily access your minifigures and swap them around. And that's another thing that makes them really great for displaying your favourite minifigures that you like to use often. So overall, I think these are really great little stands. I would definitely recommend this if you're like me, where you just have a bunch of collectible minifigures all scattered around on their individual bases, and you just want somewhere to display them all where they're all going to be together and nice and secure. And they're also very smart designs that have a very high quality finish. So if they sound interesting to you, be sure to check out their store in the description, Minty Printing Makers. And I know they're also planning on making some more designs and colours, so it's definitely worth heading over to their store and checking their stuff out. And once again, I'd like to thank them for sending me these stands. So if you enjoyed this review, be sure to give this video a like, let me know what you thought of these stands in the comments, and subscribe to my channel for more LEGO videos. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.